Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another casted game. We're on the 1 vs 1 ranked quick search ladder. We found ourselves an interesting game for us today. We've found a game between Mr. Botto Enjoyer and TestoBirne. Now, if you don't know these players, both about the 1800s, solid 1800, 1850. TestoBirne used to be a weaker player, but has actually been playing some really good Age of Empires recently. It's been great to see a person genuinely improving at a decent pace, but like trying to put the effort in. He streams on Twitch as well. Go check him out under the same name, and nothing but positive things to say about these players. But Mr. Botto Enjoyer, though, oh dear, where do we start with this man?
How's it?
He's only got one thing in his mind, and it's quite frankly disgusting, and that there is the Otto FI with the church cards. I just resigned versus him. I'm just not interested playing into this play currently until this play style is patched and fixed in the next patch. It's just so obnoxious to play into. I'm kind of hoping to see Botto Enjoyer get crushed. I'm also hoping to see some great bombard action blow us away with its spectacle as well, because it is just so fun just to watch. And Karim has pioneered Ottomans, and other people have kind of copied and just evolved it as the time goes on. Yeah, look at this deck here from Botto Enjoyer. No 5 Jans in the second age, no 3 Husks in the second age. He's all in age 3 and 4. He's got 3 frontier outposts over defense, but has Mosque Construction and Palace Intrigue for cheaper units. Well, not just cheaper units, it's cheaper Mosque Tax for all his triple advanced church tax, and the timing that he gets as a result is incredible. And on a map like Texas with access to cows as well, this could be an incredible timing here from Botto Enjoyer. But we'll check back in with him in a little bit as well. Meanwhile, Testo trying for a 16 villager, but I think he can get it. He might kill a couple cows to make this happen. I think it's going to be worth it. Poor cow going down. That's going to be picked up there. 2 sat wagons incoming. Looking at Testo's deck, a standard deck has all the cav upgrades there for lands. Does not have Spanish Ride and Score in the 4th age, but not many people do. Cav attack, cav HP, cav combat, Lipnaza cavalry, or Lipizana cavalry. They should rename that to Lipnaza because it makes it easier to say. And I remember somebody was like, call it Lip Panzer. I was like, ha, lol, can't do that. German's not very happy when you call them everything German Panzers. Yeah, no 6 settler wagons in the 4th age. I don't think this game would be appropriate for 6 settler wagons anyway, but it's one of those cards you look at and you get your fingers out and you count and you go, actually, bloody hell, how on earth is that allowed as a card total? It's just incredible. Yeah, well, we English people are very needy, and we're very inflexible. Like, if we go on holiday, we Brits have a treaty with all our countries, and the treaty is you provide us with a touristy spot, and we will flock there in our thousands as long as we know that the weather's good and you don't mind us speaking English. There you go. Like, all those resorts, islands in Greece, got resorts in Croatia, all the places in Spain, Canary Islands, Benidorm, all those fantastic places. It's just the Brits' paradise there, and we love our holidays so much, and everybody else loves Brits, I hope. But that's about it. I'm interested to see the strategy here from Tesla, because I think Tesla knows roughly what's coming. And my strategy would be war wagons, falconets, or maybe war wagons and petards, and try and get something going. But I don't think that really works. I think just as a civ, this matchup is actually, I mean, some say it's one of the better matchups for Germany, or one of the worst matchups for Otto in that situation. But you have to try and get some magic done with the Uhlans. We're going to see an Uhlan batch, but most of those villas will be safely tucked up in the town centre. And the age up here from Otto will be pretty good. Probably all the way already up. No, he's actually taking his time with this one. Capitalism into 5-0, into 700 coin. He might call early Bashi Bozok's minutes to defend versus the cavalry. I'm surprised he's on for 5-0 though. That doesn't feel part of the normal plan. He's just maybe trying different ideas. These villas will get pulled into the TC. Yep, this he goes. In they go now. The livestock pen. I think the idea is to try and buy time for this to really generate villas just moving around. Oh, they just actually were going on hunting. That's quite awkward. This Vil control is really bad, isn't it? He's trying to get enough Vils into the TC to do the damage, and enough Vils staying out gathering the crates to get the age up in, but he's got a failing on both counts. Ulan's sieging down the house, but they really need to be diving in. Good impression of the Vil. There's one villager on this hunt. She's dead. God rest her soul, but that's a silly place to be standing. Age up's in, will it be aging slow with the scout? Couple cows getting really fat now. These could actually move underneath the TC. Safe gathering. And I would like to see a couple of these Vils punching down Ulan's as well, because you're basically begging for more of them to turn up from the German home city. Testo now sending in 700 coin. Looking to age. All the settler wagons moved on to hunts. And that's a bit of an awkward transition there. Steel Trap's going to come in, and he's putting 2 back. He hasn't got enough coin. But actually he wants to put one of these settler wagons onto the coin as well. Back into the action. These Vils get into the TC. Is Botto Joya that phase? No, not actually. He's actually going to call in the Advanced Church this early into the game, which is not a normal response. It'd be better just kind of saving that card for something else than having to call that as a card later in the game. But he's just supposed to get this in early. I mean, the balls to the wall on this man. I give him credit for it. The villager survives. Ulan goes down. These cows are, well, they must be nearly fat in there. There's a couple at 427. Evet indeed. Erdogan, the explorer name, will move into snare. I'm just going to buy some time, get some of these Vils. Well, yeah, get some of these Ulans pinned for the TC to fire. A couple of Vils should come out and actually punch you down. We've managed to age up without the need for a Minutemen pop, so maybe saving it for later. The dailies will come out, and it's kind of awkward because once the dailies come out, well, there's no more lands for him to kind of deal with, actually. So the whole point of aging slow, because he's cancelled the Advanced Church, makes sense. That was silly of him to do that in the first place. But he's just a Botto enjoyer by name as well, and he's really trying to chop the trees for the wood to get the housing to keep the space there for the delis age up. And yeah, when it goes down, these guys will cross the map, and Testo needs to watch himself very quickly here, because there's going to be Vils crossing, 1,000 coin coming in. That's going to give enough coin to age up, Bashi Bozok cover as well, and maybe start his way onto the mercantilism. Fat cows now being researched. I think another house will be chopped and built, and then afterwards, he just needs a little bit one more. Why has he stopped at 97? He needs one more. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't actually. Maybe he doesn't need it. Maybe he hasn't even got 1,000 wood in deck. This person must know how to get the Nizam Fusiliers out in an efficient way. And just the 4 delis out, 4 of the best cav in the game, utterly the best raiders, thanks to their fast rate of fire, has pinned the entire German economy back in base. Testo now sending in card number 1, 1,000 coin, getting the war wagons going. He's actually going to try and commit to a setup wagon kill, and the setup wagon does get him home indeed. Warlands don't actually manage to get the full snare on the deli. These will escape 3 war wagons out in the field. Problem is, we've got fat cows, we've got coin crates, and this livestock play from Botto and Joy, and it was on the naturalist age up as well. Quite a lot of Ottoman players would eat those cows straight away, but the fact we've got a fat cow, why is it that the person I've been calling a bot, a noob, is the only person I've seen actually use a livestock pen for its actual purpose for a long time, and it's a joy to watch. It's a joy to see, because he's on his way to his next age. He's still got 1,000 food to eat, more in this cow as well, and this food is skyrocketing, it's climbing. He's sent in cheaper mosque techs. Next card will be the advanced mosque as well, and he should be able to age up and get the next tier spies very, very quickly. Imam being trained. All the Vils pile into the TC. I don't know why he needs all the Vils into the TC. Advance Church coming in. He really wants to not let this cow rot too long. Get the viewers back out there. Get gathering. There's only a couple war wagons, and the thing is, Testo, he should know that he's risky hanging around underneath a town since like that. It's going to be the Grand Vizier pop, and once that pops as well, time with Minutemen. Say kiss goodbye your war wagons, and there's nothing else behind here from Testo. He himself looking for an age 4 age up, but I don't think it's going to work out too well for him. Please do something like Bashy Bozlocks or the age up. Age up coming in. I guess he needs a coin for the actual, what is it? The bombards. There he is. There's the age up. Spies right on top of the war wagons. We've got the Explorer for the crack shot. Crack shot coming in, and he's just killed a whole war wagon with the Explorer. And this push very quickly has just fallen flat on its face, but just back out, gathering the resources. Palace Intrigue is in. Advanced Church is in. Let's look at our text. For 1250 HP, we get 5 Spahies with extra armor. Extra armor Spahi. Oh, wow. What a shipment. They're guard units as well. Apicolu Bombards for 1,000 coin. Well, we're not too far away from that, actually. And maybe with a market, we could do some sort of pivoting around to get that. We do need another house. Maybe, yeah, market, sell resources. For 1,100 wood, we would get these Nizams. And how best would he do that? Well, who knows? But he's teeing up enough resources to send in 5 Spahies from the home shipment as well. We could have a 13 Spahi, 20 Guard Nizam Fusilier, and a 3 Bombard push very quickly behind us. Right, TestoBirne nearly into the 4th age. I think it's trying to go for like a full war wagon composition here. Go for the guard war wagons, batteries, that kind of style. But Lipizana cavalry. What this doesn't affect war wagons at all. It's only Uhlans. He's actually going for 7 winged Hussars, which I think is a questionable shipment. I don't think it's the shipment he wants. He's aged up with the coin instead of the 3 settler wagon 300 wood. That's for the mercantilism. So he's going to get back-to-back shipments. He's going to get the batteries and heavy cannons. So he should be able to have a decent push here with the winged Huss heavy cannons and not feel too far behind with the shipment momentum behind. Yeah, 3 cars ready to go. He has 17 cav combat, I believe. Oh, he hasn't actually. Just popped. Like the weird technology pop. But let's look into Botto Enjoyer. And he's just minding his own business. 22 ASAPs because he knows this is the unit that's going to counter the it's going to counter the war wagons. The Explorer goes in looking. He's looking for the crack shot ability. But he's just been killed. Out come the Capiculu Spahies. Extra melee resistance. But just look at the remaining things being teed up here from Botto. Nizam's on their way. And it's just all on the gold, and he's soon going to get the bombards. It's on its way. He has the resources. He's clicking the button. And all these guys will be on wood after trying to get housing infrastructure needed. And the thing is, he's popped. But it's a technology! He can research this because it doesn't cost population to research. It's magically gain pop. And oh, poor Explorer. He does see the onslaught of Guard Nizams. ASAPs, 8 Spahi, 3 bombards, and the timing is on. Here we go. He's going to try and pull us across. There's a Imam somewhere, actually. That's just chilling in the TC. Well, an Imam actually adds ranged fire for a town centre. I never knew that. Ulan's looking for a raid. Smart raid. Bill's trying to get into the TC, actually. That's probably the best thing these Ulans can do, but fortunately for him, in comes the Ottoman army. He's going to move them away. Actually, trying to pull them away has caused a little bit of problems, but our wings Hussars moving forward. Oh, where the bombards go? Oh my god, this could be a throw. This could be such a throw because where the bombards, but the Spahies going to go straight to the heavy cannons. Where the bombards gone? They should be here. These heavy cannons should be, all of them should be dead, but he's lost some Spahi, but he's still got essentially all his Nizams and ASAPs and his veteran war wagons not carded yet, but nothing else is going to happen. And Testo's like, oh shit, Cav combat, oh shit, need to train some war wagons, but he needs wood, he needs to get the guard upgrades, now got the factory down, he's on first tier gold, he just needs other stuff which evolves, and a spy has been pulled off and murdering these H2 Uhlans just with the mace, clubbing them across the face, and they all fall over. War wagons moving forward, but then comes the Botto Enjoyer. He's just going to march right into the base. Meanwhile, Botto is just like trying to recover population space to even get to this point, but he's just sending in factories because they don't cost population. And your mama has been picked up to pick up a Fusilier. Very nice. He's going to try and siege the stable. Good play. That's going to go down. But he's not going to delete the market with CC, so how on earth are these units going to get on? There's still 2 great bombards with full HP, and they're just doing massive damage. They're going to turn to these skirms. He's going to see this. How much shooting the war wagons makes sense as well. Oh, yeah, he's going to... Oh, he blank fire! What? How? Oh, he's going to see... Oh, they go flying! Someone make it stop. Somebody make it stop. All the war wagons are dead. They're still H3, and he's just walked into Testo's TC, an up-and-coming strong player, and just 5 killed with 1 bombard. They don't exist anymore. They've just been melted away, and one Kotov comes out, bless him, and no, great bombard, 1 shot kills a Kotov. And yes, there's factories here under pressure. Some more villas might get picked off. So war wagon running away. ASAP's seen these villagers getting in the way, but the factory is going down behind this. What can Testo do? Oh, he's going to punch down the great bombard with the villagers. Go, villagers, go. He's now sending 3 war wagon and H3 shipments. He's out of cards. Okay, the war wagon goes down. Kill the factory. Factory goes down. That denies actually a heavy cannon near being full pop. But back at home, factory being put down. 1 Spahi chilling. 1 factory is all just... Nothing's happening back at home because he's all in on the micro up here. 12 Abus guns next card being called in from Botto Enjoyer. And that's the score looking pretty healthy behind this, but it doesn't really matter. Nizam Fusiliers having range multipliers versus all cavalry they see. I'm just seeing dead war wagons, dead Uhlans behind. 1 heavy cannon comes up. We'll get a lot of kills. He's just going to back out there. And the immediate threat is kind of over. You still have Vils out on the map that are just going to get killed if Botto Enjoyer moves in. He still has a spy just chilling somewhere, which is nice for defense raised against Uhlans, but actually that spy could just land on these war wagons and get the kills he requires. No, he didn't get the second factory, didn't have enough siege. He went for the stable siege, which was very smart there from Botto actually. I thought the TC was up for grabs. TC would have stopped that 3 war wagon, 3 Uhlan shipment as well. So in come the Abus guns. You can retrain the Guard Nizams, and the thing is, just look at the remaining resources and the fact that now he's training bombards super fast, and they train fast well. They're bugged at how fast they do train. So many villagers over here. Does Botto Enjoy see them? Yes. Well, he just sees them, and the spy is coming in for the raid. Oh, giddy up! Here we go. Erdogan and the Kipkala spy. Oh, this is just going to be a slaughter. Well, it's not really, but it's going to be a long time until any reinforcing German forces, and just the Vils trying their best. They're trying. Oh, but here comes the Nizams. Oh dear, because where else are you going to gather though? That's the problem, because your main base was under attack. You had to get Vils out, and Testo has killed it because he's had enough. Oh, it's so sweaty, this gameplay. It's so stupid how you can retrain the Guard Nizams into the how everything works together. And you see how although he did like a weird 5-0 play, the fact that he had the last pen with the cows on the map, age up with the naturalists, he just had all the resources he needed to do everything he wanted to, and then the game just kind of played itself out afterwards. He could have not sent in 12 Abus guns. He could have sent in a 2 TC wagon shipment at that point and still would have been fine. The 12 Abus guns, working with the 14 Guard Nizam Fusiliers and the 1 remaining Spahi. 5 Guard Spahi still on the table as well later on. There's so many options here for Otto as the game goes on, where Testo's just already run out of momentum. That mercantilism. Those factories are finished. He's got no real good cards. He had to send in 3 war wagons behind. Not yet saying Cav Combat. They wouldn't have boosted the Winged Hussars. I think the Winged Hussars in general was a poor play. Remember that first push as well. Those Great Bombards were trapped doing something else. They weren't actually in the fight, so there could have been so much more stuff there from Botto Enjoy. But it's just a brutal build order, and it's just demolishing the ladder at the moment. And the devs do need to see this, and they do need to take action as a balance concern, if anything, because it's not fun to play into. You can try pushing, but they can always just not age up and send Fire Spahi. That kills Petard's play, Falk play, early Musk pressure. There's so much they can do as pivot to abandon. Bashy Bozzocks having multipliers versus Falks, Artillery, or Siege, and Mercs. That's very strong as well. But Arsis would get destroyed by Bashy Bozzocks, wouldn't they? Funny. And just then the age up, Grand Vizier age up as well is the strongest age 4 age up in terms of units, maybe apart from the Italian Papal Guard with double units. So it just goes from 10 military population up to 85 and push, and wins the next fights and exchanges. The first one wasn't great. Some of these units here were Winged Hussars, so actually it looks worse than it actually was. A couple Vils. Botto Enjoy losing a couple Vils from the cavalry, but it just doesn't really matter with the military unit count. Now gives an accurate reflection of the every unit here is either a war wagon, guard, Winged Hussars, or a heavy cannon. You just can't lose any of this stuff. The next fight happens, skirms pop out, they just get blasted away, and it just all falls away pretty quickly to nothing. And then Testo's trying to scramble a couple of units. Oh, there's another 12 Aegis gun shipments and some more stuff, and they just remass and respam so quick. And you have to have a good first fight into Ottoman. You don't have that. If you don't prep, you don't have that good first fight, you've got no way of coming back in. Although it pains me to say that Otto Enjoy has won this game, I have enjoyed watching it. I don't enjoy playing it, but I have enjoyed watching this. And I wish better luck for Testo for the next game. But yeah, if you see this play on the ladder, just hit the resign button and move on. You just save yourself so much hassle. If you like that game, make sure to like and subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.